Bro, it's 9 o'clock right now. Guess where all of my friends, all of the other guys my age are, all of the other girls my age are? They're in school. And guess where I am? I'm recording a YouTube video for my business outside in the forest. And I don't have to do school today. Now, the way I did this, I'm not gonna bullshit. This isn't even clickbait at all. I literally spend probably on average 3 hours a day on school. How much do you spend? You spend what, 9 hours a day at least? Probably more like 11 with homework. See, I have reduced my school time so much that people won't believe me when I say that. They'll be like the first time I told my friends how much I spend on school per day, they were like, "What? Actually, bro, you're so lucky." And I'm just thinking in my mind, like, I'm not lucky. I just used my brain and figured out this one tactic. Literally this one simple thing. It isn't even hard. It isn't even difficult. You can literally just do this, and you immediately, as soon as you start it, it's just like, it feels like you had a weight dropped off of you. You feel like you just had 20 pounds of like weight pulling you to the floor dropped off of you, and you feel light and free again. This one thing, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time, this one thing is simply online school or homeschooling. So you're now thinking, no, but online school's for weirdos, homeschool's for weirdos, and then those people, what about the social life? What about my friends? What about, okay, first of all, just because most of the people in online school are weirdos, which I won't lie, I'm not gonna cap. Most of them are weirdos, but that doesn't mean shit. Why the fuck? Just because, I mean, most of the people in the world are weirdos. Like, what the fuck is your point? You might as well unalive yourself at that point, because, bro, the whole world is weird. Everybody's weird. So just fucking deal with it. Who the fuck cares, bro? Like, what is your point with that? Second of all, your social life. This is a major one this is like the only reason people don't do this is, oh, what about the social life? What about people are gonna lose their social skills because they're not in school? What about during COVID, online school sucked? That's because no one knew how the fuck to do it. Online school sucked during COVID because no one knew how to do it. Everyone was like, it was just horrible. Like, it wasn't set up correctly and all that shit. Because most likely, if you're in like public, like in-person school, then most likely your school wasn't already doing online school, and so they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They had to set it up real quickly, and they didn't know what they were doing. So it was just a bad experience because it was just all like messy and shit. So that's also not an excuse. And sure, school sucks anyway. It still sucks there. I'm not saying like school's good now, but I spend so much less time on it, and it's a lot better than in-person school, I'll tell you that. So because then in that way you won't have all the brain dead retards that are infiltrating like your brain's like capacity. Like, there's people like fucking make you lose brain points. It's like you fucking run across them each day, and every day they'll say some like stupid shit like, oh, like Abby has a crush on Jack, and it's like some weird bullshit, and then like there's some like drama, and fuck, bro, I don't even know what's going on now. Well, I do, but because my friend tells me, but it's crazy. And you won't have that experience. You don't have that Abby likes Jack experience in online school. That you don't get all that bullshit of like weirdos infiltrating like your brain's capacity to work on your own goals. And so the third reason people think it's like not a good idea is because of social life, social skills. Well, what social skills are you getting in school? You're interacting with retards. You're interacting with fucking like brain dead fucking gamers and like TikTok scrollers and Instagram fucking consumers. Bro, what fucking like life are you getting inside of in-person school? Like what? You really think that's like a good way to get your social skills in, bro? I practice my social skills plenty. I go over to the library over here and I'll just go around talking to people. I'll get some tea. I'll read a book. I'll like just you can go places and speak to people. Like life actually works like that. You know how like school isn't the only place you have to go outside of your home. You realize that, right? School's not the only place to get social skills. Like that's just like, and anyway, and the social skills in school are shit anyway. People are just retard weirdos, and they don't teach you social skills in school. They don't teach you how to be an actually like social person. Like, do you know how many spurgs and like fucking socially awkward people there are in school, bro? They're fucking social life my asshole, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? So, online school is the way to go. Homeschool's even better. So, okay. No schooling at all is better than homeschooling. Homeschooling is better than online schooling, and online schooling is better than in-person schooling. So, go as far down that line as you can go. If you cannot school at all and not go to jail, that's the best you can do. And obviously, if you're not, obviously this video is for guys that are actually have something outside of school. You actually have goals. You're actually working hard. You're on self-improvement. And most likely, if you've watched this far and have this amount of attention span, you are. But for those of you who aren't, get on self-improvement, watch some fucking Hamza content, and then come back to my channel, because my channel is for teenagers who want to become men, who want to grow up into men. I want you to guess what my age, and for teenagers that are on self-improvement, I want you to guess my age right now. What do you think, what age do you think I am? Almost everyone thinks I'm 16 or older. I'm fucking 13, bro. That is the amount of progress I've seen. That is the level that I've gotten to. People think I'm 3 or more years older than I am. Some pictures I've taken, people thought I was 19. I'm not even joking. 6 years older than I am. And I know how I got here. And I'm going through it now. I'm experiencing these things now. So if that sounds cool to you, subscribe down below. I teach teenagers on self-improvement, how to grow up, how to become men, how to become free from all this school and fake friends, how to get good friends, and all this outside influence bullshit. All those teenager problems I teach. And I know how to do it, and I've definitely gone through it, and I feel like a weight has dropped off of me. So consider subscribing, and I have free coaching down in the description. It's basically a Discord server, like a community, but you can DM me for coaching details, and it's free for now. Eventually it'll become paid, but for now it's free. I can teach you all these things I teach inside my YouTube channel, but a lot more in-depth and a lot more case-to-case specific advice. So, if that sounds cool to you, subscribe, go join that, hit me up, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!